Welcome to another edition of the Tiger Basketball Report. I'm your host, Spiro Morekas, along with the head coach of the Tigers, Pat Skerry. And Coach, God willing, this week, you're going to have some games for the first time in almost a month.
Yeah, we hope so. It's been great to get back to practice. We've do workouts in the morning, skill work and some film, and then they have lunch, and then we come back for about 90 minutes of hopefully hand-to-hand combat. Hopefully we reestablishing our footing. So guys are doing a good job. They're excited to be back. It's such a we got a lot of things we got to get better at, but it's the biggest thing is the ability to test negative so that you have a chance to get better at those things.
Well, your next game is scheduled for the 23rd against George Mason. When were you allowed to go back and start practicing as a team?
Yeah, we started on the 18th, all but two guys that were roommates of the guy that tested positive. So they had to wait to the 19th. So, we had 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So, it gives us a chance to get our legs under us a little bit. But we need to play games. This is a big stretch. Hopefully get these. I don't know if we'll get a fourth game in. We're trying, but hopefully get these three in with 11, 12 practices before the conference hits. Mason's a excellent opponent. Dave Paulson's a good coach. They're in the A10. They'll be a top half team in that league. So, it'll be a really good challenge. So it's a huge opportunity for us, but we just need to be playing so we can get better and get ready for the league, try to get a little bit of a rhythm to us.
Are you worried that because it's been so long that guys, although they're, practicing hard and trying hard, maybe have lost some focus as to, normally by this time of the year, you're in a rhythm. I mean, everybody knows what they're doing, when they're doing, and for a month, nobody's known anything.
Yeah, we're not there yet. Like I said, it was the 14-day pause is a killer. Some places have 7 days. We have 14. We got our quarantine rule changed 11 days in. We were able to stop bringing them in one at a time for an hour of shooting, not, just on the shooting machine. So that's better than running outside in snow. But yeah, of course you're worried about it, but you don't have a lot of control over it, and we had not only do we have the 2-week pause, we had a crazy week before that where we were still able to practice, but we got paused on the Maryland game, and the Coppin game for Big Ten rule, because we had a support staff person test positive, but we were still able to practice. Then we had a false positive before Coppin. So that was, not much we can do. Like I said, we got to try to use this window now that we're back. One, test negative, and two, these 3 games and these dozen practices over the holidays, try to really get better. We've historically been able to do that during this break, and that's been our focus right now.
Well, in between Mason and Coppin, you have Christmas Day. Now, I know a lot of times you have allowed guys to go home. Obviously, that's not something that you're going to be able to do with the game the next day. So you've got to plan something for the team, do you not, to get ready to celebrate the holiday?
Yeah, I mean, great respect. I mean, our guys are sacrificing a lot, and as are a lot of other student athletes and our staff. So, it's, it is what it is. I don't want to deadpan that or downplay it. They're going to be here with us, away from their families. And, I know it's not easy. We are doing some stuff. I mean, my wife had a tree at home. I got a tree. Jordan Malkin, our ops guy, put up a tree. He's putting up a tree. We got ornaments, lights. We're going to have a good meal on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day.
I don't want to interrupt, but do you put the star on the top of the tree? Are you the lucky person that gets to put the star on the top of the tree?
I'm not tall enough, much like yourself, to reach that. I just wanted to try to, we're doing some stuff, a couple of things that I want our guys to listen to, so I'm trying to surprise them that we're doing. But we're kind enough going to get the Jumbotron on. There's some NBA games on Christmas Day, and maybe a little Yankee swap, or some stockings and some goodies. Try, like I said, get what they like to eat. We're going to try to do our best we can to take care of them. But It is a sacrifice. I mean, we're fortunate to get to play college basketball, be part of college basketball, but it's, you're out here getting after guys because you got to win and you got to get guys better and you got them to execute, right, and be tough. But when you step away from it at night, yeah, I mean, it's been hard, right? It's crazy for everyone. But I don't, not to babble, but I do really like our group. We're not there yet, but I like how hard they're working. I like that they're competitive. I just hope we can test negative continually because I think we can eventually find our way if we can do that.
All right, you mentioned, George Mason in the A-10. Dave Paulson's done a great job there. On the 26th, you have Coppin, and then on the 29th, you have Iona. Coppin, a team that gave Duke everything they could handle down at Cameron Indoor Stadium. Juan Dixon turning things around down on North Avenue.
Yeah, they also had a great win over UNC Greensboro, one of the best, coming in this season, highest ranked mid-major teams in the country. So, they shoot a lot of threes. They play a lot of matchup zone. So we were able to watch some games on them already because we were prepping for them the first time. But that'll be a good challenge. There's no doubt. You have to, coming out for Christmas, you hope guys don't eat too many sweets either.
And then next week, Iona, which has a new coach that some people may have heard of, Rick Pitino.
Yeah, I mean, great opportunity. We're going to go up there. Look, we're scrambling for games. We had Siena, we lost it. Iona's a one-off. We're just going up there to play them. They didn't want to come back and play. Their schedule was full. I don't know, but we just need to play. When I was only 3 years in the Big East, I thought Coach Pitino was the best coach in the league. He's a Hall of Fame coach. I was there, Spiro, the night his first game. We beat the Bulls with the Celtics. He had Ron Mercer, Billups, Antoine Walker. I mean, it was unbelievable. They had the press going, but they're good. They're good. They could very well win their league. We know Iona's a excellent program, always has been, and he'll continue to do what he's always done. So I do think obviously we need to win these games. That's the goal. I also think these games are going to help get us ready, for CAA play, which is right around the corner now.
And speaking of that, we'll discuss CAA play next week on the Tiger Basketball Report because you open up with James Madison at home and on the road. So, Coach, we thank you for your time. We wish you a Merry Christmas, and we will talk to you next week.
Yeah, Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays to all at Tiger Nation. We appreciate your support, and we're excited to be here and hoping to have some fun with it. And Spiro, I hope you have been nice this year and not naughty, and that you get everything that you've hoped for, my friend.
Well, Coach, I hope that someone leaves you a Tom Brady Buccaneer jersey under your Christmas tree.
Feliz Navidad, Spiro.
All right. Thank you, Coach.